perfect timing with the raid. Midas, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. And we are literally just starting the game. Thank you. My name is Nell, and once again, we are playing CloudBreaker Alliance. It has been a little bit. We apologize. But we're back, and we're better than ever. As you can tell, we have a new play space.
The budget has increased. Its cost was nothing except buying Tabletop Sim.
So, Blaze, why don't you introduce us to the new table?
Alrighty, so as you can see, we went from using Roll20, which is okay for a free VTT, and we have upgraded to Tabletop Simulator, which is a wonderful 3D play space with tons of mods and a whole bunch of stuff like that we can use. We have this area right in front over here where we use where we're going to have like our battle maps and stuff. We have this awesome turn counter that Nell made that may be used for other stuff later. We have these cool little infinite bags where players can bring out spirit tokens, barrier tokens, spell glyphs, a bunch of just like damage buffs and stuff like that. If you look on Nell's table right here, we have a thing to measure health points, mind points, resolve, and everything else like that. We have character sheets, a calculator for calculating, and for keeping track of money. We also have this really cool dice roller where you can select the dice you want to roll, add some bonuses, and hit the roll button, and it pulls it up. And it even displays in the chat what everyone rolled. We've got this really cool trash can that we also use in our Dimension Chasers game. It's just like a void into nothingness. It's very fun.
Mm-hmm.
And that's... I may have gone through it a little fast, but I feel like that's pretty much it.
Oh, but what are these?
Oh, right. Those are for while we're in combat. I can pull these out once it finally loads.
It's loaded.
And these are our morale tokens. And over here, where's it? Here we go. We can put down danger tokens.
There. I was gonna say it's hovering in the air. Now these look a lot better than the danger token and morale tokens I made for Roll20. Why is that?
Well, it's because CloudBreaker has pretty much hit its 1.0, meaning that CJ has released a whole bunch of super awesome stuff. Like, if we didn't already have all the stuff we already made for this, we would 100% be using all that stuff he made, because he's got a whole bunch of tokens for all the different races, a bunch of monster tokens, morale tokens. He's even got more, like, a token to represent if someone's cursed, burning crown, a whole bunch of stuff like that. He added so much cool stuff that you can use for stuff like this. Oh, health check as well from Ryu.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks for that.
I'm healthy.
Nice, man.
Anything else I forgot to mention?
What's this?
What's what? Oh, I will show that off in a moment once we're ready to get to go over to select someone to recap last episode.
Okay. Who wants
you go
to
for it?
recap?
Well, I have a great way of finding out. Let's say that Athen is 1, Anise is 2, Dawn is 3, and Usagi is 4. We take this, we load it into the cannon.
Hold the lever, Blaze!
And then we fire.
Oh, where to go?
Where'd it go?
I
It's
found
over
it.
here.
I may or may not
says
have put a bit more
two.
a bit too much oomph on there.
Yeah, it says 3.
3.
Okay, so that would be
That-
die.
It's amazing that it landed at him.
God.
Well, you see, last time we fought a very dangerous pirate. He was strong, tenacious, and very electricity charged. But we succeed with the power of all of us combined, and illusions, of course. But for better or worse, we will not use those illusions anymore in combat, which is a very shame. Now, and we gained a dog for some reason. I don't remember why exactly, but we have a dog now.
No, we don't.
No, we didn't
don't?
take the dog. We didn't take the
I-
dog.
We left it.
I wanted to take the dog, but Anise was like, no, we're gonna make him take better care of the dog for us. And we're like, oh, okay.
Alright, the dog is now with the pirate, and then we reach basically Las Vegas of fantasy Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Las Vegas is already fantastical enough. You don't really need to call it fantasy Las Vegas.
I've never been there, so I don't know.
Same.
That's fair.
I don't think anyone here has.
I've been there.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
How
Okay,
much money
never
did you
mind.
lose? How
I got-
much money did you lose?
Depends on your definition of losing money.
How much money did you lose?
How much money did I spend, or how much money did I gamble and lose?
Gamble and lose.
Gamble and lose, yeah.
Nothing. I did not gamble at all while I was there.
Oh, okay, very impressive.
That's not really impressive. That's just being smart.
Is
No,
it
I
because
was there for a
everyone who-
convention and to visit family.
Okay, fair enough. How much money did your family lose?
Considering they paid for my flight, they probably lost a decent chunk.
Alright,
Anyhow,
we're moving on from Las Vegas talk.
Yeah.
All right.
So now, as I was saying, we are now in basically Las Vegas of fantasy. We don't know much about it. We know that it has a bunch of carnival places like crane games and very festival shops. And that's it. The last thing that we did was go back to the hotel and sleep, I guess.
right?
We actually never said what you guys did once you
Yeah, we just kind of regrouped back to the ship.
Yep. No, it wasn't back of the ship. We just kind of called it.
Yeah.
So we'll go ahead and say that you guys since you guys got there pretty late in the night to begin with, y'all went back to your ship and slept in there.
Yay! Me.
Let me see. Sorry, I'm trying to find some background music for y'all.
Alright. Let me know when you're ready and I will axe the music here. Yay, music
This
bot.
seems-
Yay, music bug.
This should work.
Also, Blaze, you're still streaming.
Oh, dang it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That could possibly be what was causing you problems as well.
Yeah, definitely. All right. So you all, this is your you're waking up for your first full day on Second Moon. Last night, you guys didn't really do too much. Anise and Usagi, you guys went to go and check out the Second Moon's Captain's Menagerie. Dawn, you spent most of the night working off your wager against the people who were in charge of the strongman game. And Ethan, you were kind of tired for the day, so you spent most of the night just on the ship.
Yeah.
Who do you guys think would wake up first?
Usagi, he would.
All right. And what would you like to do? Upon waking up, what would you like to do?
Wake up! Find some random festival junk food that he must have bought last night, leftovers, and just start chilling, eating on the top deck, just enjoying the sun rising, and waiting for someone else to wake up to do something.
Can I wake up next?
Yeah.
Usagi, you see Don come out of his quarter with what's it called? A towel that cover your body, like the whole body.
Oh, a house coat.
A house coat, yeah, and sandals. Good morning, Usagi, with the coffee in his right hand.
More, man. Hey, I found some really cool crackers that they sell here, covered in like cheddar or something. You want one?
Not healthy for breakfast. The healthiest drink and eatery in breakfast is hot coffee, black, of course.
Ew.
Tell me about it. This sucks.
Yeah. So you want this or not?
Can we switch?
No, you can. I can let you have some though.
Oh, Don will sit beside Usagi and eat his food with him. It's actually very nice.
Yeah.
Let me try it with the coffee. I ruined it.
Yeah. Sounds very nice.
Very. Usagi, can I have you for a moment and be honest with you?
Yeah, sure.
Can I touch your ears?
For 2 credits.
I have no money.
I know, I'm messing with you. Sure, go ahead. Why do you
Give
want
me a
to
second.
anyway?
I will work with a strong man again and get 2 credit and come back to you.
No, you don't need to add. He's gone. Okay.
Wait a minute, I'm coming back. I need to change my clothes real quick.
I forgot you were still in the. I forgot for a moment you're still in the bathrobe.
Putting this bathrobe in my room and. Okay, I'm leaving.
Wait. Does Don wear anything? Did he just put on a bathrobe and
Yes.
just took it off?
Yes.
Okay. Oh. I knew I was joking.
I think Ethan would be the next to wake up because Andis is probably like sleeping with like one foot hanging off the bed, like dead asleep.
You're just starfishing.
No, Carter, I think that's been something else. But yeah, Ethan is the next one to wake up. And he's gonna wake up and just swaying as he walks to the kitchen and just grabs Don's cup of coffee, start drinking it. Man, it's amazing they have beans here. I really was afraid they were not gonna have coffee. Otherwise, we'd have to return right away. By the way, Osaki, I've been meaning to ask you. Can you teach me to use a slingshot?
Oh, a sling? I mean, I guess. I mean, I mostly just kind of learned through trial and error, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I can teach you. Why do you want to know anyway?
Well, I just been thinking about ways to contribute more during combat. I couldn't really do a lot last time.
You're kidding? You nearly sent that, like, rock Birdman into... I don't know where you were going to send him, but you nearly blinked him out of existence. You get a lot more done with that than just a slingshot.
Yeah, but nearly is not... Well, you know what I say with almost. It only counts with horseshoes and hand grenades.
So why not just use hand grenades then?
I really wish, but we have no center.
You're probably right. Don't you have access to, like, fire magic?
I do.
So why not just cause a big fiery explosion instead?
I'm afraid my arcane magic is not that good. I'm far better at cosmic.
Well, he, like, leans back on, like, the barrel he's sitting on, causing him to, like, tilt. Like, it looks like he's just tilting and leaning on a barrel where it looks very much like he should be on the verge of falling over, but he's just chilling there regardless. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I don't really understand the full extent of that type of magic. You nearly made someone blink out of existence, and I could just shoot these little pellets at people. Honestly, maybe try to get something
I
like
can teach you some mental focus exercises if you want to help improve your aim.
You can do that?
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna take some time, but I think we can work something out.
Sure, why not?
Great. By the way, have you seen Dawn? He's typically one of the first people to wake up. Do you know where he is?
Oh yeah, he wanted to touch, like, my ears or something, and I joking around it.
I'm back.
Oh, hey, Don.
2 credits.
You actually won? Where'd he go?
I told them I will work 2 hours for 2 credits, and then they said no. 2. It was a long discussion. Anyway, take those 2 credits.
Don, I said I was joking. You could touch it without paying.
Man, you should have said it faster. I was gone at that moment.
Okay. Well, which one do you want to, like, touch? He, like, grabs all of his ears and just holds them out.
What? Do I need the two other to get the other one? Okay.
No, you... God. I'm joking.
Okay, this time you said it fast enough. Don grab both ears and start feeling them. Very fascinating. They are very floppity and blubbity. And boo.
As this is happening, you don't see it, but I think Aethan might see it. You see Usagi's tail kind of like perk up and waggle a bit. Yes, I've been told that they're very nice. I do my best to at least keep them in good shape and quality.
Mm-hmm. It will be a shame if someone cut them out. It will be a very tragic experience.
That's oddly specific.
Do you know this feeling when you see something dangling and you thought, maybe if I cut it out or I snap it in twain, it will not be waggling anymore.
What the fuck?
I
No.
Okay, maybe that's me then.
Yeah. Like, hold on. What? Can I have a double take of that? What?
Okay, so let's do a circle real quick to explain this. Okay.
Okay.
So you find a tree, okay, and there is one part of the tree is going out of the perfect circle shape, and you think to yourself, if I cut this extra part, that tree will be fully circular, and that is good because shapes are good.
Okay. So how does that relate to my ears?
If your ears are no more, your head will be circular. Now it is
I'm
a
never
circle.
hiring you as a barber.
That is actually fair. My only piece of hair I have is this, and he will point at his feather thingy.
Usagi takes his ears back. Well, I'm not looking for a barber either.
Usagi, if one day you want to take care of your ears, don't
I
call
do.
me. It will be very, very heartbreaking to me too, to take out your ears.
I go to a personal barber back in my hometown for like.
It's been
that
3
stuff.
weeks, Usagi. Your hair is now disheveled and soggy a bit.
No, that's
It's
just because
soggy.
that's
Ethan,
because you just have your sweaty, wet hands all over them. Like I do personal hygiene every morning, right?
he will look at you. Is my hand
Like,
that
what?
sweaty? I was very
Yes!
cautious about it.
You realize yesterday we went straight through a rainstorm, right?
Ethan, I think Usagi's bullying me.
I actually have another question that has been wondering for a while, Usagi. And that is, if you brush your hair to the side, you also have human ears. Do you have
That's
four
a very
pairs of
interesting
ears?
question.
No, I don't. Usagi just pulls up like his hair, and you just see the hairline go over to where you think the human ears would be, and it's just more like it's like there's no ear shape or anything, just his skull shaped differently. My ears are on top of my head.
That is mildly disturbing, and I don't know why.
Well, I mean, no offense when I say this, but where do you think Don's ears are? Like, do you have ears?
It's obvious. My ears are deep down in my heart.
I think that would be more disturbing out of anything.
Usagi, do you have the snail in your ear that tell you to do stuff?
No. What?
I heard people like Ethan have that snail. They say that the snail exists inside the ear and tell them to do stuff.
Do you mean like the little tail between like a good angel and like devil? on your shoulders, like whispering into it, like moral dilemmas.
I am not sure. Just one of the people in the CloudBreaker hub told me about the snail inside the ear that tell you to do stuff.
Was it that chameleon guy who
Yes, it was that one.
Oh my god.
Yes, you're right. Humans do have a little snail house in our ears that help us hear.
Oh, so it is true. There is a snail inside your ear that tells you to do stuff, Ethan.
I know it's just a house, and it's naturally occurring.
Ethan, who is the real Ethan? The snail or your brain?
There is no snail, just a house.
A house?
The snail house, yeah.
So there is
Wait.
no snail.
Wait, do you mean like the
Exactly.
internal construction of the like ear canal called the snail that kind of like loops up like a snail shell? Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah.
That's not an actual snail!
I thought it was a snail. Someone told me it's a snail.
No, they call it that because it looks like the shell of a snail. It's not an actual living thing. It's just how our bodies are built.
Then why did he lie to me?
He
People
didn't
don't
lie
lie.
to you! You just didn't understand what snail meant!
Then why did he explain?
He's crazy! And that's coming from me!
Are you crazy?
A little bit! I sailed over the clouds in a floating ship built with a tree for the first try, trying to see if we could fly over the clouds, and a giant monster with tentacles ripped my arm off. And then after that, when I heard there was another expedition, I went, cool, when can I go on that?
Ethan, are you planning to scream with us?
No, it's not even 9.
Yeah, you're right. We should probably be quiet for Anise. We don't want to wake her up.
I think that's too late, Usagi.
Yeah, I wasn't even trying to be funny this time. Yeah. Well,
I guess you don't.
we all know who started yelling first. Looks towards Don.
You see, the search of knowledge always come with tribulation, and this time tribulation is Anise not getting enough sleep.
She went to bed at like 9. She nearly slept for like 12 hours.
I need to tell her that the snail in her ears doesn't exist. Blaze, I'll be real. Why are you letting us get away from all of this? Can't you just move the story, man? I've created so many bits. I feel
Last
tired.
time I tried to do that, you're like, oh no, just let the scene go on. I'm like, okay, I'll let this weird scene go on. Okay.
Besides, it's a self-built character.
Okay, then,
this
where
is
are
fun.
you, motherfucker? Come in.
All right, Anise. We're gonna go ahead to where Anise finally wakes up. Good lord.
So what ends up happening is she doesn't just, sort of wake up. You're arguing, you hear a loud bump.
Oh boy.
I'm not an intruder.
No, I think that's our resident princess of the pirates. I'm gonna go check on her.
Alright. Be careful if it was an intruder.
Go down to the lower deck to Anise's room and I knock on the door. Anise? Are you awake? I crack open the door and I peer in. Morning.
She's literally on the floor, head back on the bed, face first, almost falling back asleep.
Alright, it's 12 o'clock. Or you nearly slept for 12 hours. It's not 12 o'clock, it's not even 9 yet. Come on, get up.
Captain wants to sleep more.
Well, Captain needs to do her responsibilities for today. We need to figure out what we're doing. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Into the brig.
Yeah, denied. I tuck her under my arm and I begin going back up deck while she's still wrapped in the blanket. And I carry up Anise. Alright, Captain's awake.
Help, I'm being kidnapped. Put this traitor in the brig.
Okay, Captain Anise.
As you see,
What-
Captain
what's
Anise is currently delirious at the moment.
Who should I trust? My companion or my captain?
That's the same person.
No, like my other companion. I mean you.
I'm not kidnapping her. I just made her get out of bed.
Captain, please don't lie to me.
I'm not.
I'm not even properly dressed. I'm just wrapped in a blanket.
Captain, be careful.
Alright, I put Anise down, like, so make sure, like, she's wrapped up. I was like, alright, go downstairs, change.
Crumble, crumble, crumble.
We can at least figure out what we're doing today.
I thought today is a free day for us to enjoy ourselves.
I mean, yeah, totally, we can do that. I'm just saying, let's at least know what we're, like, our future plan is. Like, we sailed here to at least, you know, Connor from a few weeks ago would totally understand what our immediate objective was, but right now, I can't remember it.
I ask
There
myself
never was.
every day, who
That's
is
the
that
thing.
Connor?
You guys didn't have one. You
Oh,
guys
right,
just
yeah.
decided to sail here.
No. Anise decided to sail here. There's a difference here.
Right, yeah, we got our ship, we did like a little roundabout, we loaded to that one hat lady, dealt with the rock. Are we just trying to gain more allies?
Well,
need
we
more
also.
money.
I remember we were definitely looking for. What was it called? Vulcan. The man with the underwater ship made of metal.
Yes, and money.
Yeah.
And money.
Alright, so this site feels like we can get a few things done in one go. We can maybe try to look for jobs for us to handle in the future. We can get possibly good standing, get some cash for it. Maybe we can figure out information on this Vulcan fellow.
And money, she says.
Yes, and money.
She says, finally arriving back.
And money.
We need to find more work so that way we can make sure our crew is paid.
That's perfect. I know a lot of people who work on the stores around this area. They all need
not
more.
that kind of work. We need to find ship-style work, deliveries, or treasure.
Oh, like shipping. Taking an item from a place to another place. Shipping.
Literally.
Yes, with our cargo.
Yeah. Or who knows, maybe we can find some stuff around here because, like, every time we take our ship out to sail, we are expending a lot of resources to maintain, feed the crew. It is kind of a lot to work with. And we did just get the ship after it being battered by, rock not too long ago. Who knows, maybe if this place has another infestation problem, maybe we can clean it out.
Ethan, you have the silvery tongue. Where should we go find?
I do.
Where should we go and get a job commission thing?
Well, the harbor office would be the obvious choice. If you want to know about comings and goings, that also the obvious choice. We still need a way to get through the clouds, and I still think the underwater ship is the best way.
Alright. Then, how about this? You and Anise can go possibly around trying to figure out more about this Captain Vulcan. We'll try and look for, like, ways to get around the cloud wall, or at least maybe find out more ways to disperse it, and maybe me and Don could find more work we could do.
You would already know how to disperse clouds, being CloudBreakers.
Oh, right, yeah, never mind then. Then just look mainly for Vulcan or other information on, like, other, crews.
Is that the plan?
That sounds like a plan.
Who's going
Yeah.
where, and what exactly is everyone trying to do? Okay, don't touch that.
Okay.
Alright. So, Ethan and Annis will go try to find out more about this underwater steel ship and other potential captain leads. And I
So
guess...
for like other captains, or
well, specifically that captain, but like see if there's any captain that pops up and like, you know, being talked about.
okay. And then, Don, where are you going?
Don and Usagi will go to the town and down with a loud voice will say, "Adventurer looking for work! Adventurer looking for work! 5 brave adventurer looking for work, whatever it is! Please do say so if you want some hands.
Don.
We could carry some, we could jump, big jumps."
Don.
Yes.
There's literal facilities to do this stuff. We don't have to be on the side of the road to do this. As like you saw, you just point towards like a large facility of like a guild hall or something.
There wouldn't be.
Oh,
Remember? So, do you remember where you guys are?
right, yeah, we're on the second moon.
We're beyond the cloud wall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Shaggy, I think I am right this once.
You know, you very well could be.
If he has a face, he will be smugly looking at you, but you only see the egg.
All right. Let's go ahead and go with Ethan and Anise first. Go ahead. How are you guys going to try and get this information?
Well, there is a shipping office, a harbor office, where you dock.
Yeah.
I assume you need to register your ship and maybe pay a fee.
Yep. Definitely.
Yeah, I would like to go there.
Okay. Yeah, you would see a small office. There is a Volodoros working there. Looks like they're part some tropical bird. And you see some like other people like underneath them running around and like filing stuff and the such. But they seem to be the one in charge of the area.
Good morning to you, ma'am. We have a couple questions, if you don't mind.
Oh, good morning, good morning. What exactly is it that you need? He looks a little preoccupied, but not super busy.
Well, we're primarily looking for a acquaintance of ours, a man known by Vulcan. We're wondering if you have any information about him, like if he has been here recently.
Vulcan. Wait, Captain Vulcan? He
Yeah.
looks a little surprised and looks up toward you. Well, I didn't know Vulcan had any kind of looks up associates. Last thing I heard, he was a bit of a solo captain.
Well, it has been a long time since we've seen him. It's kind of difficult for us to travel in this area. It may
Yeah,
be
him
clear,
on
but
the-
we are from far away.
We met him on the other side of the cloud wall.
A likely story.
Well, I mean, have you ever seen anyone that looks like me before?
Kind of like looks down his nose at you. I don't think it's a good point, I guess. Maybe it's from one of those isolated islands or something, though. We hear about people from them occasionally.
Isolated islands.
You're not there.
I know that this is just me.
But it sounds like you know of him.
I have heard of him. He's decently well known.
Well,
Has he
I'm
been
well aware,
by?
but
Say again?
just go ahead, Nell.
Has he been by recently?
Not recently. It's been several months since the last time we've seen him here. He apparently had a particularly large he found a particularly large amount of treasure and decided to blow all of his money here.
That does sound like him.
What? Do you know where he went from here then?
Go ahead and roll me. What would it be for this?
Appeal?
Yeah.
Insert funny roll.
Mm,
Alright.
I think you got this one, Nell.
$16. Holy jeez.
Well, one went flying off the edge.
It happens.
Yeah, so 16 was the higher of the two.
Alright. With a 16. Fine. What was the exact question again?
Do you know where he went, or where he was going after he left here.
Nothing official, mind you, but, heard some rumors occasionally. Heard he was heading off towards the... Wait, so you guys went west from the last city.
Dragon's Horde.
Yeah, you guys went west from Dragon's Horde. You guys are... Yeah. He would have been heading to the southeast.
Do we know if there's anything particular in that direction?
So if you check out this map right here, you guys are somewhere over here.
Yeah.
And then southeast would be in like this direction.
That's southwest, my friend.
Oh, yeah, southwest. That is. It should be
East,
southwest. I'm sorry.
East.
Yeah, it should be southwest. I'm sorry. It should be somewhere in this down direction. In this
Should
kind
be
of down
dangerously
direction.
close to my home.
Okay.
Oh,
Uh,
not too far from my place. Surprised we didn't see
Yeah.
him on the way here then. Right.
Interesting.
Well,
If you'll
Should we
excuse me,
also-
not much more I've got to get done. Much to take care of. Much filing to do and the like.
well, thank you very much for your help then.
Alright, of course. Kind of just gets back to working with all the different paperwork.
Hey, then.
Yeah.
Right, so let's go to, like a tavern or something, and then find out more about what's in that area.
Well, by the way, did we learn where he decided to burn his money? Anywhere particular?
He didn't give any specifics now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, or maybe a casino bar.
Ooh, I hear they have all-you-can-eat buffets.
I heard so too. I wonder if they have seafood.
I would imagine we're on a literal ship.
You make a good point.
Alright, to the seafood casino.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and head on over to the other two. Yusaki and Don, how are you guys getting your information?
Adventurers for hire. You need something done. We're the crew. No.
No. There is no. It will be like this until someone stop us.
You know what? Yeah, sure then.
Adventure for hire. Don
alright,
and
Go
Shaggy.
ahead and give me a peel roll.
Alright.
We are not gonna get something.
My appeal is very high though.
My appeal is +5. What's yours?
6.
Okay. Do we both roll or?
Just one of you guys.
Ooh,
13.
it's an omen.
Hello? 13.
Oh, 13. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't see it in the chat. Did you hit the roll button? Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
he
that's right.
did.
You're not using this thing. That's right.
Yeah.
Did show the 13.
Oh, I didn't see it. What the hell?
I will roll again just to see it.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I must be
did-
blind then.
There's a 14 anyway.
Okay, I see it now. I'm sorry. With a 13, after about 10 minutes of you guys yelling like this, a large, burly-looking undead he's more of a zombie one. He's got some flesh on him still. Kind of comes up to you guys and says, "Oi, you guys gotta stop making all this racket, you hear?"
Do you have a
That
job
one.
for us to make us stop?
Kind of just narrows his eyes at you guys. I work
Where's
for
the
the
Shaggy?
for the quartermaster, and we can't be having people like yourselves all making kinds of problems like that.
Well, we're not really looking to cause problems. We're looking to help people with their problems. Do you want us
Like
to?
you're currently causing problems.
All right then.
Meant to be a place for people to get away from the troubles.
All right. Well, I feel like there's a very simple solution to help everyone here. Will you allow us to go to your quartermasters and look for a job opportunity so we can stop yapping out in the middle of the streets?
Well, I could also just send you to the brig.
I would very much not prefer that.
All right then.
But could we still see the quartermaster?
And why should I do that?
Because you are talking to one of the most competent crews that the out of character. It's called the Cumulus Sea, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because you're seeing one of the more competent crews of the Cumulus Seas. He's passing through here, looking to help.
And what crew would that be?
Don't look at Usagi.
I look at Don and I just whisper to him, "Did we just say the crew of Captain Anise, or
No, we could give it like a cool name.
okay? Well, what
The
name?
Metal Dragon Crew.
No, not Metal Dragon. The Jade Dragon crew.
Guys, come on, we have a name.
Wait, we do?
It's the Emerald Star.
Wait, the Emerald Star. That's what he says. That's what he says.
Oh, we are daring adventurers ready for peril.
Oh, sorry. The Daring Adventure is very prepared. I'm sorry. We have a lot of names currently in circulation.
Yeah, the
That
ship is
one,
the
though.
Emerald. The ship is the Emerald Star.
Yeah, the Daring Adventure is ready for peril of the Emerald, right? The Emerald Star?
Yes.
That right? Yes,
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
That, my sir.
It's short for Derp.
Ignore that.
He just like says, "I've never heard of your ship."
Well,
Or
that's a
the
shame on
steep
your
jerk.
end. Well, I would have to say that's a great shame of your end to possibly miss our services.
Just to be clear, we did fight one of the most notorious pirates in the sea.
Ever heard of Captain Rocks?
He kind of like stops and thinks for a minute.
Did-
I think I have.
Well, guess what? Our captain, she whipped his butt, and now he works for us.
Chuck, you cannot say the word butt. It's very dirty.
You're saying this to me, of all people.
Are you saying that you are a dirty person? I'm sorry, Usagi. It was all my
Hey,
piece in my hands.
Ignore him, please.
I'm trying to know you both, honestly.
Like I said, we can fix this problem with a very simple solution. So then you could be on your merry way doing much more important matters than dealing with us. Not saying that we are in an
All right,
important
to the
matter.
brig it is.
No, not the brig, not the brig. I'm referring to. I'm not referring to the brig. I'm referring to. Can we please see the quartermaster?
Okay, Usagi, I have a better idea. Let's be honest. Let's just be honest with him. We want money. We need money. We need a job to get more money. And we don't know how to do so. Can you help us?
Give me an appeal roll.
All right. And wow. Oh, okay. I guess my dice has disappeared, which is very shameful. Okay, here. And 13.
Man.
Good lord. This
13
is...
is not bad. It's very high, dude. Come on.
No,
Yeah,
I
it is.
agree. I'm agreeing with you. He kind of rolls his eyes. Says, "Fine, this way."
The moment he turns around, I just give Don a high five.
5. Accepted.
Well, it's more of a tink, so I guess it's like.
Yeah, fair
Well,
enough.
that wasn't a tink, but you get what I mean.
Yeah.
Alright.
Ushaki,
Well,
as the kids say, dab me up.
Yeah, dab me up, man. Yeah, yes, sir.
I send you guys to the brig on principle alone. Alright, yeah, he takes you guys through the city. Again, this is much more like an actual city than the previous floating city you guys went to was. That one was more just kind of hodgepodge, lashed together ships. This one is more of like an actual proper city with districts and like a nice flat layout. You don't have to like go climbing over like a dozen different ships to get where you're going. He takes you guys near the heart of the city, the oldest part of the city. And he takes you onto what you presume to be the original ship, the original Second Moon. Most of the floating cities are named after the original ship. Mm-hmm. He takes you down a few flights of stairs, down into the down below the deck, and to a rather ornate office door. All right, Core Master's in there. Try not to bug her for too long, and he'll leave you guys there.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
And I go over to the door and I knock on the quartermaster's door.
Come in, come in.
I open the door. Thank you for seeing us.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Inside, you see a Volodoros woman. She seems to be part, what's that bird called? A cockatoo? Kind of got like the lighter colored feathers and a bit of a feathered mohawk going on.
Cockatiel.
Cockatoo, yes. I don't really got cockatoo.
Hello. Me and my compatriot here, Don. My name is Usagi. We are a part of the Daring Adventurers Ready for Peril. Even though we're on a rise, we are a very skilled and competent crew of adventurers and sailors, and we are happy to pass through your very wonderful grand city. And we ask, for the sake of our own personal help and also mutual benefit, if we could possibly take up a job in payment for cash.
So kind of like when you first came in, she looked up from some paperwork she was working on. Then as you continued, she looked less and less interested. And then by the end, she went back to working on her paperwork. She just goes, "I ain't never heard of you."
Yeah, that's a shame to hear that. Our crew has done many great things. We have already assisted quite a few crews of our own, and as well some other cities with multiple problems they have been dealing with. We have also handled some great perils that we have came across on the seas. Have you heard of the perilous Captain Rock before?
Rock. The new guy?
Yes.
Very quietly, like under like his breath, he says to Don, "Wait, that guy was new."
I don't know, I'll be honest.
Yes, the big but out of character. Is it pronounced?
The guy who used thunder.
Volodoros.
Yeah. The Volodoros, the one who can control lightning with his sword, right?
Yeah, I've heard a bit about him.
Yeah. We were able to swiftly and easily handle him.
Wouldn't be much of an adventuring crew if you couldn't, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. And we're simply looking here to just do good favor and also
brag
keep
about
point.
Pepperbeard.
Oh yeah, also you can do that. You can do that. Come on, help me with this.
Ma'am, I'll be honest. We need money.
I mean brag.
We need money.
No, that's not. That's Becky.
All right. If you're that
You
desperate
can
for work,
brag-
I
you
got
can brag
something
about-
just for you.
Yo, there you go. You got work.
Yeah. Wonderful.
I told you, Osaki, honesty is the best weapon.
I mean, we were being honest, but yes. Okay. What could we do for you?
All right. She goes through she goes through some files on her desk. Says, something nice and we've been having a bit of problems. Our usual shipment of sugar and rum ain't come in yet.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell?
Punk disconnected and connected again. I think
Okay,
it's
I
a
was
bubble.
very confused. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm back.
Let me see.
Our usual shipment of sugar and rum ain't coming yet.
Mm-hmm.
Most pirates know not to interfere with our deliveries, of course.
Mm-hmm.
However, someone has decided to cause problems, and we would like that taken care of.
All right.
Do you
Go to
happen
the
to have
island?
the name of the individual? Do you happen to have the name of the individual who's been messing with you?
If we knew that, we would have already had it taken care of. Do you think we would stand for someone messing with our ship, with our city?
Blaze, I just want to quickly clarify. I was more or less just asking, does she know the person's name?
No. So she is insulted that you would ask that, because if they knew, they would have already taken care of it.
Oh, okay.
In that case, ma'am, could we get a little bit of salt to take with us? I imagine we could make a trap for them by using our ship. Put a lot of sand and then put some salt above it to try to, lure them toward our ship and stop them from doing what they were doing.
Go ahead and give me an appeal.
Okay.
Honestly, we should give you some type of we should give you some type of feature that should help with that.
You get 1 barrel. And if
That's
we don't
good
see
enough.
every single grain back by the time you're done, we're coming after you.
If we're lucky enough, we could get extra grain from the people who stole it. But just to be clear here, we get a payment, right?
Upon completion.
How much?
I don't have an exact number. It would be enough for you guys to pay your crew.
A fair number,
and
let's say. A fair number?
Yeah,
So
a fair
we're
amount. So it would be, you guys are each going to get 150 as players after completing this.
Yeah, but for payment for all the amenities, that word.
Amenities?
Yes, that word. That would be also accounted for, correct?
What do you mean by amenities?
Like maintaining the ship, crew.
Yeah. I'm not factoring that into, but you guys as players are going to get 150 each afterwards.
Sounds great.
Wait, ma'am. If we got all the sugar back, or some of the sugar back, could we get extra? As I was saying, we need the money.
Alright, for each barrel you bring back, you guys will get an extra 50 gold.
That's good enough. Thanks, ma'am. You're very kind. Just to be clear here, I didn't take your name.
1 second. Got my notes.
Son Goku!
I just love to imagine, I don't know why, but I would love for Dawn to see that and assume that's her name. There is no reason in this universe to be shocked to see the name Son Goku, but just seeing that he's like, oh!
Name's Willow.
Miss Willow, like the Will-O-Wisp. We will be sure to finish the job without fail.
Glad to hear it.
Can I raise her up?
What?
He wants to rizz her up.
Oh my god.
Appeal, let's go!
Okay.
Oh my god.
She is not insulted by your attempt to riz.
That's good enough. That's all I want, actually.
That's about the best you can get.
Hell yeah, let's go. I will excuse myself, and then me and Usagi will go get Anis and Ethan.
Just want to also quickly ask, when taking up this job, we wouldn't know where to go for it, right?
What do you mean?
They mentioned a few of their shipments were being, intercepted and everything, all this stuff. We would know where to go to figure out, where all this is happening, right?
She would have told you that the island that they get their sugar from is about 2 days sail away.
Cool. And I assume we have the knowledge of how to get there now?
Yes.
Gotcha. Sweet. Big job.
Mhm.
Now, let
I imagine the guys will return to the ship while we return.
so
Um,
let's
if you
cut
want
over
to-
to.
We could do it in roleplay or skip the time and say just we tell them everything. What do you think, Blaze?
Well, I mean, like,
Up to you
they're going to like their own like tavern thing to continue
Oh,
like
that's
their
true,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say let's just quickly cut back to theirs and then we figure out what to do after that.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and have you guys go to a casino. There
All
are many casinos on this city. Is there a particular one you guys do you guys want to go to, like a rougher looking one? What do you guys want to look for?
The most steampunk looking.
If
that's a possibility.
Give me a. Oh, what is the stat called in here? Is it a detect roll? Give me a detect roll.
A detect roll. How much is my detect? Oh, it's pretty good actually.
$15.
15.
All right. Yeah. There are like many different just themed restaurants. Steampunk isn't really a thing that exists here. But you get one that's more themed around kind of like more science-y type of stuff, like engineering and things like that.
Well, let's head in there.
It's called the Iron Cog.
The Iron Cog.
Yes.
Now, is that cog with a G in the end or with a K?
A G, Cog.
Okay, yeah, I just wanted to make sure.
Sorry, I'm a little stuffed up.
So, Anise, what's the plan when we get in?
I'm gonna find the buffet.
Okay.
But then we should probably also start asking. There's more than likely a bar, so bartenders tend to overhear things.
Okay, you go for the crab legs. I go for the bartender.
All right, sounds good. Do you want me to grab you anything like crab legs or anything?
Absolutely.
All right.
I love to imagine Annie like the dragon people. They just have like really tough teeth, so they're just able to like bite into a crab and just like grind it down, like shell and all.
Yeah, I mean that does seem like something that dragon people would do. But are they tall? That's the question.
Yes.
We got our answer.
Enema's wife, Lalandra, towers over him, even if he was like 6 foot.
Okay.
And he's 5 foot.
Okay. But Ethan is gonna head up to the bar and goes to the bartender. Yes, I don't know, what do they drink here? What alcohol can you make with rice?
Are you asking in character or asking just me?
I'm just asking just in general. Do they
Okay,
drink
so-
beer?
The biggest thing that they would drink would probably be I have a thing for. I made a menu for this.
Yeah, rum. What, right?
Rum is the one of the biggest drinks because it's made as a byproduct of the sugar production with sugarcane. Dang, it should be in my notes.
You try to order rum, and then they're like, "Oh, sorry, we're out." Why is the rum gone?
Let me see. I'm sorry. I usually have this open already. Team Derp. Team Derp.
Team Derp.
I believe is it Baiju? Is the other main thing? It's a grain alcohol. I think. Because this place is a mixture of Caribbean and
Sounds about
Chinese. I believe it's Baiju and double check though.
Welcome, Anubis. We're discussing alcohol.
Welcome to the show.
Okay, but even is gonna order rum.
Okay.
And that's the bartender. So, I heard that Vulcan was by for a few months ago. Something about spending a lot of money. Have you heard that as well?
I kind of looks at you like raises an eyebrow. I don't know, my memory is a bit foggy.
Evan is gonna tip, well, however much that is.
How much money do you have?
It says 113, but I'm pretty sure it should be 0.
Okay.
No, if it says 113, that's the sheet you gave me.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Yeah, but I also deleted everything from last session because I forgot to save.
Yeah, you definitely are out there. Oh, from last session? No, that should be how much you have then. Because session before last was the last time you guys spent any money.
Oh yeah, that was the session before last. Last session I wasn't there, so it was my last.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. So you should be out of money.
I would have given him
I'm
some
not-
of my...
I'm just gonna pretend I have money.
Oh no, well, because money is important in the system, so you can't just pretend, get stuff without spending money in this system.
Alright, I'll give him half of my gold for the time being.
Okay.
Alright, so you have... Let me turn my calculator on. 46 gold at the moment.
46 gold, okay. But I'm gonna put in some gold coin in, I assume, a tip jar. Go. I'm just looking for old friend, you know? Cling, cling, cling.
Alright. Yeah, he was here a bit ago. Apparently made a big raid or something like that. Came with a lot of money. Looking to spend it.
Really? Did he say where he was or where he was heading?
I know he said he's going back to get some more supplies.
Supplies for his ship? Supplies for a ship?
Alright, he said something special that he can't get around here.
Ah, interesting. I don't suppose you know when he will be back.
Oh no, it usually takes a couple months to go get his getting and coming back.
Okay. Thank you for help.
Can I get you anything else?
Ah, no thanks.
Suit yourself. Alright, let's go over to Anise. What are you doing?
What's at the buffet? Is it like an all-you-can-eat buffet? And if so, what do we have on order?
It's an all-you-can-eat buffet, and whenever you buy into it, you get some chips as well.
Like
Yeah,
potato
yeah.
chips or like the French
Casino chips.
Oh, casino chips. Okay.
Alright, she's going to get 2 places at the buffet, because she'll assume Ethan will join her after.
Yeah.
And she is going to go and load up a plate. She'll grab do they have crab? Or
Honestly,
any
they probably
kind of
would have.
shellfish?
Yeah, they would have like they probably have crab, like tuna and stuff like that. Like a lot of seafood. Ironically, so in a place like this, land animals will be considered much more of a luxury food than seafood.
Makes sense.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, she's gonna load up her plate with like crab and lobster and shrimp, and get like a huge thing of garlic butter with like go to one of the spots with it. It's got like a little heated area to keep the nice and liquidy. And she's gonna make sure that there's an extra seat for Ethan, and she's gonna just start digging in.
Hell yeah. Let's say it's 20 gold pieces in order to get all you can eat.
Sounds good. Not minus 200.
Oh, I know. Alright. Is there anything else you're trying to do? Yeah, you also get like a handful of chips to bet in the casino as well.
Alright. She's gonna mostly be listening at this point to any kind of chatter and stuff going on in the buffet, because people tend to talk when they're eating.
All right, go ahead and roll detect for me.
All right, so that's 10. I mean, it's not the best roll, but you know, it's something.
All right. What are you listening for?
A little bit of the captain we're looking for, which I completely blanked on his name.
Vulcan.
And also any interesting pirates-related stories, like pirates attacking or anything like that, so that way she can get an idea of people that we can paint marks onto, essentially.
Okay. You hear some stuff about with a lower roll like that. You'd hear stuff of. Oh, actually, I have this written down on the roll20.
Haha! Yippee!
Because I forgot to transfer over Miss Ennis's notes.
Yeah, I was going to say, when transferring over to this, should we have, like, found out a way to, like, transfer everything neatly over?
I mean, I have to manually transfer anything over.
Yeah.
So if I forgot, like I did with this, it's just not going to get transferred over. So just give me a little bit. Just make a note of it in the chat, and I'll try to transfer any stuff that I forgot over. You probably hear more about Goldbeard. Apparently, Captain Goldbeard, he's a very greedy. He will take any kind of treasure from any ship. A lot of other ships will like only take, they don't want to, destroy all the ships that they run into because then, there won't be anybody to rob. He will take everything that isn't nailed down, and then he'll take the nails and leave what's left over. He will take everything possible from a ship. There's also rumors that his beard isn't naturally golden. It was some kind of curse.
Huh.
You also hear about Raven. Anything you hear about her is whispered, as if just mentioning her name is going to cause trouble. Everything you hear about her is that she will leave usually only a handful of survivors for anybody. Like anyone, any ship that she attacks, she will leave a handful of survivors, and that's it.
Okay. So, Goldbeard steals everything. Raven leaves few survivors.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, that's about all you managed to hear.
Alright. In the meantime, she's literally stuffing her face with, like, crab and lobster, and, like, just absolutely... She's making everything look absolutely amazing, because she's just so into it.
Alright.
Would it be appropriate for me and Dawn to walk by after we're done and see any stuff in her face fall through the window. Like through the doorway.
Wait, say again, sorry?
Like, me and Dawn are finished up doing our thing, and we see Emmy's, like, stuffing her face in through, like, a window, or, like, through, like, the entrance, and can we enter in?
No, I don't think so, because he didn't tell you where they were going.
Plus, casinos generally don't have windows. It's to make people not realize how long they've been in there.
Ah, okay.
I'd like to roll appeal for how good I'm making the food look.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Yeah, a lot of people who are like walking past will see you just digging in, and a lot of them are starting to decide to order some of the buffet food themselves as well.
Excellent, my plan is working.
What is your plan?
Well, if I keep getting more people to come in, and because they're noticing, then maybe the chefs might open up and tell me more if I go over and ask them.
Fair.
Right,
Do you want to try and do that?
Yeah, she's going to do that for a bit. She's going to finish her plate. And when she goes up to get a second one, by the way, music stopped.
Oh, sorry.
When she goes to get the second plate, she'll ask them about Vulcan.
Yeah, you get like one of the a younger undead. He's got like some gloves on.
Younger undead.
Make sure nothing cross contaminates. He says, "Oh yeah, I saw Vulcan here." He looks a little proud of himself for having seen such a famous captain.
Oh, but what can you tell me about him? I'm a huge fan.
Well, he likes himself some fancy food. He kind of like leans in conspiratorially towards you. He likes stuff like, beef and pork and all the fancy stuff like that. Says it reminds him of home. Also, kind of a short guy. I thought he'd be bigger.
Is it true that he has red hair? Like mine?
Okay, out of character. Did I say that?
No, she is
think
playing
so.
into it to try to get information.
Okay, I'm like... Okay, I was like, perfect. Oh my god.
Wow.
Give me one. I have to look something up. Sorry, it's in my notes.
No problem. That's one of the whole thing. Is it true he has blank? And then they can go yes or no, and that's more information she can get.
Yeah, no, that's smart. That got me, okay?
We got Shemex by now.
Like I played Vampire the Masquerade for over 10 years. I know good questions to extract information out of people.
Yep, that'd do it.
Yeah. Incredible.
You just need to know what questions to ask and when's the right time.
Yep.
No, Kitsune, sucking the blood does not get you a thrall. You need to give them blood and not suck theirs in order to make a thrall.
Suck.
You know, he's kind of short. He likes beef and pork because it reminds him of home. He's heading southwest.
Sorry, 1 second.
Beef, pork, southwest, shorts, red.
I'd never seen his hair before. Always has some fancy hat on.
Fancy hat.
Let's see here. Always has the.
It has technology specifically from Ulruk. Like Cinder.
Oh, he's got a fancy hat? I knew it was a good idea to get one of my own. Oh, you're just the best. I'm so glad to meet another fan.
Oh, his stuff is quite impressive, honestly.
Oh, what do you recommend? Like, she's leaning over the buffet and she's like basically trying to play the conversation along while she's picking out food.
Yep. Honestly, I like it more the seafood. A lot of it's more fresh than the more land-based stuff. It's fancy, but you know, gotta get a boat in and all that.
Do you have any fatty tuna?
Oh, we're over here.
She's gonna go over. She's gonna get some of the fatty tuna, and while she's putting it on her plate, she's gonna ask some more questions, like, what did his outfit look like when he was here this time? You know, that kind of stuff. She's gonna try to basically intersplice questions about his description while she is getting food.
All right, so this is gonna be a dumb question. Go ahead and roll me appeal.
This is gonna be a dumb question. Okay. So in other words, this is how much information you want to tell me.
Yeah, pretty much. Roll me appeal.
14 and 13. So 14.
It's an omen.
What? I'll let you ask 3 questions. Oh no, 2 questions. 2 questions. I keep getting this mixed up with perfect draw. Perfect draw, there'd be a lot more questions. So yeah, go ahead and ask me 2 questions about about Vulcan, and he will answer those questions to the best of his ability.
Any noticeable quirks?
What do you mean by quirk?
Like, does he like shuffle? Does he have like he always grabs everything with his left hand?
Ah.
Stuff that's out of the ordinary.
He's always seen fiddling with some kind of tool in his hand.
Always?
He always has like a screwdriver or a hammer or something like that. He always seems to be fiddling with one of those in his hand.
Hammer, screwdriver, etc. Alright.
What else?
Did he mention anything more specific in regards to where he's from?
Ooh. He would not have known.
Okay, what seems to be the primary color that he was wearing?
He was wearing a nicer gray suit.
Well, thank you very much for helping me out.
Oh, no problem at all, no problem at all.
By the way, you did fantastic with all of this. You're an amazing chef.
Oh, thank you so much. He kind of blushes a little bit.
She's gonna reach into her pouch. Here, I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Hold up some of that crab leg.
Alright. You'll hold crab leg.
Sprinkle, sprinkle. Now try it.
He'll like look around, make sure his boss isn't there, and take a bite of it. Let me roll for his reaction to this.
Roll to his reaction.
His eyes immediately start watering.
You're making you sound like so proud and so sad at the same time, if you can see you.
Oh, that's a little spicy.
If you guys ever want it, have to sail southwest past the cloud wall.
It wouldn't it be southeast?
No, that's south and west. East is farther away.
I'm getting my east and my west mixed up. Oh my god.
Yeah.
East? I thought you said west.
Just remember,
West.
never eat shredded wheat.
I also heard never eat soggy waffles.
No, that works too.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind, thank you. Oh.
DM doesn't know where he is anymore, Rip.
When I'm lost, that's a big problem.
Alright, does Ethan join me at this point?
Yeah, I think so.
Right. She brings out a plate of seafood, and for you, it's just a giant stack of beans. Didn't know what you wanted, so I got you beans.
Didn't you ask if I wanted seafood?
She jokes for a moment and then gives you the plate of seafood.
Thank you. And Nathan just sniffs to make sure it's not spiced before he starts eating.
Alright. Anything else you two want to do? You want to hit the casino?
Yeah, I mean,
might as well use the free tokens before we leave.
Okay.
yeah.
What game do you guys want to do?
Craps.
Card game? What do you want to do?
Craps.
Craps? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how craps works.
I don't either.
Okay,
I was hoping you did.
No, I did not do as much research as I should beforehand. Go ahead. Alright, I'm going to just write something down real quick for myself. You're going to roll 2d6. And then, depending on the outcome and how much you bet, it's going to be how much you get. Let me just do it real quick. I'm going to write this down so it's not like I changed it after you roll.
How much do we have?
You have whatever else left over from what I gave you. Or no, this is
how many
the
chips
casino
do we
coins.
have?
Yeah.
Alright, I got it written down. Go ahead and roll 2d6. No bonuses. How much did you bet?
Wait. Yeah, how many chips did we have?
I'll say you had 50 gold worth of chips.
Then we'll bet. Then I'll bet 20.
20? Alright,
Yeah.
you lost it all. You go for a couple rounds of craps, and you just... It's a combination of Athan doesn't really know what he's doing, and really bad luck. You manage to lose everything.
Or at least those 20 chips. So you still have 30 chips worth.
You want to try these?
I'll play blackjack.
Bet it all. Bet it all. Bet it all.
Alright. Go ahead and roll your 2d6.
Okay.
Take in the intrusive thoughts of Usagi and
How much
bet
are
it
you betting,
all.
by the way?
Hold on.
Okay.
Blackjack is a game where it also relies on playing into your opponents, right?
Yes.
I want to roll my appeal to give me an edge.
I'm gonna say no. Reason being, the house has a very specific way it has to bet that you cannot affect with appeal.
Darn, I was trying to basically get the other players to take pity on me.
Oh, so you can win against the players, but the problem is you can't is winning against the house. The house always bets in a very specific manner. They will always hit up to a certain number, then they stop.
Okay. But can I use that to influence the other players though?
The other players, yes.
Alright, I would like to do so before I bet.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
$15.
Alright, yep, they will take pity on you. I will make it a little bit easier
Okay.
for you to win.
She's gonna go all in.
Okay. So that's your last 30 gold?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
Yeah, so you're too busy trying to get the rest of the people to feel sorry for you. The dealer does not seem to be buying any of it at all. It's just some older woman. Looks like she's been doing this for years. And she hits 21, and you end up stopping on like a 20. She hits 21.
Well, darn, it was fun. Thanks, guys. She'll smile at all the other players.
Yep. They kind of give you the "aw, she's cute" look before you go.
Once we're outside, she's gonna look at Ethan. Where's the nearest trash can? Midori wants to punch it. Alright. Before we meet all back up, we've been going for a little over an hour and a half. We should probably take a short 5-minute break.
I'd be down for that.
Yep.
Okay.
So we'll be right back, chat. We're going to take about a 5-minute break or so to stretch, get fresh water, and all that jazz, and we shall return.
Yeah.
And we are back. Dawn, our player Dawn had to go. So, sorry, Oni. We will see you on the next stream.
Yeah, see, only he has been cardboardified.
She has flattened into a cardboard cutout.
Yeah. He has become more flat than a niece.
Hey!
I mean, if you look at her thing, she's not flat.
I'm looking at like her character token.
Look at the one that Ro drew.
But even if you look at her character token, she still has something there. It's just her hands covering it.
I know, but literally, Dawn has
Alright.
became 2D.
All right. Continuing on. Not debating Anis's cup size.
I do
Alright.
not want to.
You started this. Anyways. Alright, Punk and Anise. Anything else you guys do before leaving the casino?
By the way, I still have 20 chips. Like 30
No,
chips left.
we only have
Do I
50
have to
split
spend it
between
before I
us.
leave?
Oh no, Anise spent the last of your chips.
Oh, yeah, okay. Then no.
Right. Well, once we exit, she's like, her tail's like swishing back and forth kind of angrily.
We're not on these. The casinos always cheat.
Well, we'll just have to cheat better next time.
I'm afraid that's illegal. Casino have a weird tendency to always win money.
Well, we'll just have to go and earn some more money then. By the way, I found out a bunch of information. Did you?
No, I found out very little. But let's find the others and figure out what we have learned.
I mean, technically Anubis, but it's also would not change what cards I have. Alright. I guess we all head back. I'm gonna put that with everyone else.
Alright.
You just see Usagi like walking back, holding the the cardboard Dawn under his arm. Hey guys,
Hey,
Dawn got cardboarded again, so he's like this until the next session.
Alright. So, what are your guys' plans?
So, I guess we should go over what we learned. So, do you guys want to go first, or do you want me to tell what me and Dawn found out?
I mean, we can go first. We learned that what his name Vulcan was by not that long ago, actually. A few months. And that he apparently regularly takes trips back and forth between here and someplace else where he gets his parts, equipment from.
Do you know where that place could be?
I mean, I assume Ulrich because, machines. But I'm guessing.
So we might have a Ulrich citizen who's hopping between the walls. Kind of strange that we haven't heard about it. I wonder how long he's been doing this little journey of his back and forth.
He loves beef and pork. Apparently, it reminds him of home.
Oh yeah, that is definitely an Ulrich staple. Yeah, he's from there.
He's kind of short. And apparently the cooks were unable to see his hair because he's always wearing a fancy hat. And the last time he was here, he was wearing a nicer looking gray suit and fiddling. He's technically always fiddling with something in his hand. They said they saw him with a hammer, screwdriver, that kind of stuff.
Maybe.
Oh. I also found out about some other pirates too.
Oh.
If you see Raven apparently leaves very few survivors, but we already knew that.
Yes, we already knew about that.
But I heard about a Goldbeard.
Goldbeard? Like, does he have gold pieces in his beard, or...?
I have no idea on that, but apparently he steals everything off your ship, including the nails holding it together.
Oh, that is, Yeah, let's not have that happen to us.
Supposedly Goldbeard got cursed, and that's why his spear is golden.
Oh.
Well, if his beard is made of gold, we could sell it.
Well, why doesn't he just cut it off, then?
Because he doesn't want to give it up?
Like, if his beard is gold, that means it probably grows as gold, then.
Well, then maybe he cuts it and keeps it for himself, because it's just more gold for him.
Okay, but what's he just gonna do? Is he just gonna, like, hoard his beard hair?
Well, maybe he likes having gold beard. He's very distinguishing as a pirate captain.
Okay, but if that's the case, then... So he's possibly a hoarder.
He likes everything. He steals everything. That means he likes to keep his money. He doesn't like to spend it then. So one can imagine if he actually grows gold for a beard, that he probably would want to keep that too. Maybe he has jars of it.
Yeah.
That's beside the point. What did you find out?
Well, thankfully with me and Don's great ability, we have been able to get in contact with the quartermaster, a Valarosa named Willow. Apparently she's been having a recent trouble with pirates raiding some of her shipments of insert material here. I forgot off the top of my head. I think it was sugar and
rum.
Yeah, sugar and rum. Yes. Apparently, some crew is stealing some sugar and rum that they're trying to port over here. We took up a job to more or less make them stop doing that. Maybe get some sugar and rum back of materials. We also have a barrel of salt to act as a distraction, possibly as set up a trap.
Hey, is it paid?
Oh yeah, we're gonna get paid after it. We just gotta make sure we don't lose any of the salt, or we have to pay it back.
Alright. Ethan, I have an idea for the salt.
Can I do what with the salt?
I have an idea. You fill 10 barrels most of the way with sand, then put a wooden piece on top, so that way it seals all the sand under, and then we just put a little bit of salt on top. So it makes it look like we have multiple barrels of salt, but then we can keep the salt separate.
Ooh,
You can just you can just fill the barrels with sand and then write salt on the sides. It's not like they can look in when we have sealed it.
Yeah, but then we have to deal with the fact of Willow is very stingy about her product, and I would rather not try to count out every single grain of sand from the salt to give back all the salt.
No,
So,
he's saying that we just don't use the salt, and we just use sand, and then we write salt on the barrels.
I mean, if they peer in, then maybe at least try to peer
them.
Okay, fair enough then. Then yeah, sure, totally.
Alright.
Hey, then we make it seem like we kept the salt perfectly secure and safe then. Sweet.
Well, sounds like a decent job.
Yeah. Maybe we should have a crew member to stay back with the barrel then. Like, let's make it seem like we got a shipment of, like, the supplies. But, you know, we're just carrying a bunch of things. They say it's about, 2 days trip to the main location where, they get their shipments from. So we also have to plan for that time travel as well, but... I believe our payments will be 150, along with all the indemnities, about 150 for all of us, plus 50 per access of barrel of rum and sugar we obtained.
Alright.
So I need no drinking any of our goods that we find.
No, that's fair. At the same token, couldn't negotiate better terms, but I understand.
Tried. Besides, we're nearly thrown into brick twice.
Man,
She's
you are
going
bad
to slowly
negotiator. You end
turn
up
to
in
look
jail.
at Ethan. She slowly turns and looks at Ethan.
I know, how do you negotiate yourself into jail?
Yeah, we weren't. Just that and I'm looking around just to make sure, like, the big undead isn't around, just to make sure he can't hear me talking shit. You think someone hearing people wanting to look for jobs first thought isn't to throw the people in jail who's looking to work for jobs, to get jobs? Like, that seems crazy.
Wait, did you just start yelling about looking for work randomly on the corner?
No, that was Don who was doing that.
Oh. So you didn't think of going to a shipping office or maybe a logistics company?
I
to
mean,
ask if they need help?
we tried, but Latu got to us first.
Well, you got us a job, so I'm not complaining.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the carver got out of Dawn and like leaned up against the wall, just like vibrating angrily at Usagi. By the way, am I smelling seafood? Do you guys get dinner without me?
No.
I could literally smell the crab from your breath. Is that? Oh, that actually smells really good. What do you guys had?
Well, we have to go to the casino to get information.
Wait, you mean the one that if you pay 20 gold pieces, you get an all-you-can-eat buffet?
Mm-hmm.
I nearly paid that much just for the little, like, cheese crackers I ate earlier. And you guys got crab?
Well, now we can at least afford food for the next 2 days thanks to this job you got us.
I guess. Oh well. Yes, let's start railing together supplies. By the way, I have one question. Where the heck did we get a bunch of sand on a floating island of ships? Like, do we get the sand at the place to make it look like that we're getting it there, or...?
You know what, that's a really good question, Connor.
I was wondering about that, honestly.
Yeah, like, do we get, like, the sand at the place, or do we get the sand preemptively?
Yeah, I gotta be honest, I don't know. They gotta have trash on this island.
Yes, but what trash would be land, more or less? Like...
I mean, I also imagine recycling would be a big thing on this island. You know?
I mean, maybe? Like, I hope that they don't just throw their trash into the ocean. Like, that seems really nasty, but, you know. Actually, now that yeah.
Connor?
Yeah?
Okay, as someone who used to live on a ship for months at a time, where do you think the trash goes?
Into an incinerator?
Not everything's healthy to burn, man.
Oh. Well, I assumed everything would just be concentrated out of the ship into the air. Well, wait, actually, no, that's still
We
polluting.
can talk about it later.
Yeah, different conversation for a different time.
Yeah, so what's your guys' plan?
I'm sorry, I care too much for the ocean because I'll be friend.
What's the plan, guys?
Let's go
I
get
think
the
we
barrels.
Save up and ship
Half
out.
empty barrels.
Let's get our barrels and then ship out.
Yeah.
Okay. I would say that you guys would definitely have like some spare barrels on the ship. just from supplies and whatnot. And I will say that while you guys were gone, your first mate would have gone out and gotten some, restocked the ship. Would have had, pretty much all like the maintenance-y stuff that's boring to talk about. Your first mate would have done for you guys.
Thank you very much, First Mates. Should we have the First Mate look after the barrel of salt? Or should we just say, hey, actually, we don't really need the barrel of salt. You guys could keep it.
Yeah, let's not take it with us just to avoid any risk.
Yeah. Yeah, they can have their barrel of salt back.
Okay. Yeah, your crew will take it back for you.
Thank you. Alright. To New Horizons!
Alright, we're gonna get ready to sail off. It takes a little bit for your crew to, get back. You didn't really have a set time for setting sail set up, so it takes a little bit to get all the crew back together. But
you said he's like to New Horizons will point dramatically off like the front of the ship, and like there's like 2 other crew members aboard, and like everyone's not here. Oh.
Yeah, you have to wait, and then I also have to wait wearing the hat.
Oh right, yeah.
Alright, after a couple hours, the crew returns to the ship, and you guys are ready to set sail.
She puts on her hat. She stands dramatically the exact spot Usagi was in earlier, does this exact same point, and goes, "To New Horizons!"
Oi, Cotton!
Hey, how come it's cooler when you say it?
Because everyone's here, and I have the hat.
Damn
right. We will go ahead. I know it's a bit shorter of a session. It's kind of what happens whenever we have like an international party like we do. But we're going to go ahead and call it here. And in the next one, we're going to go off, sail to an island, and have an adventure.
Yay!
See you guys later.
Thank you, everybody,
Bye.
for coming. Later, Punk.
Yeah, later, fine. Yeah,
Alright.
Thank you for coming to the show.
We greatly appreciate everyone for coming in, hanging out, watching. Super duper amazing. Love you all. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, thank you once again. You can always come and catch it live. And for those of you who are watching on stream, don't worry, tomorrow will be another episode of Mega 10 Monday. Let's see, is there anyone we can raid currently? Is there anybody? Anyone else doing some tabletop gaming? I mean, there should be, but. I was like, hey, look, there's a beat. Oh, wait, that's me.
Let me see if I can find somebody. Well, yeah, there aren't a lot of VTubers doing TTRPGs right now. I don't think they're as common as us, like as common as doing VTT, anyways. Which is a little unfortunate, if you ask me.
All right, so we'll just wrap it up here for now. So
Oh wait, I found one.
Found one? Okay,
wait.
so give me the name. We'll raid them.
Okie doke. It is Smooth X Trooper.
Flash raid smooth. Then the letter X.
Yes.
Trooper.
Yes.
Raid settings do not allow you to raid at this time. Alright, fine. Guess we're not raiding them.
Okay.
Alright. We're wrapping up here. Thank you everyone for stopping by. Love you all. We'll see you all on the next stream.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.